Welcome back to Pikmin. On the last episode we took a little dip into the distant spring. On this episode we will not be doing that, despite the fact that it's a new area. We will in fact be returning to the impact site. Eagle-eyed viewers will note there is still one part left in this area, which I've been neglecting, but we need all Pikmin types to get it, or rather we just need yellows and blues, so it hasn't been available to us for a while. And also I specifically wanted to come here on day 8, because starting on day 8, some interesting things start to happen on the impact site. You might notice this area looks a little different from the last time we were here, so if you ever suffer any sort of Pikmin-related calamity where a lot of them die, would highly recommend coming back to the impact site. There are a lot of, like, 10 and 20 pellets here. Get 10 of yellows. So, you need to come back here for another day eventually to get the part, but if you ever need more Pikmin, might as well come back here to get the part and to refill your numbers. I'm not going to pretend to know what this guy's called, but if you throw a Pikmin on his back, he, like, spawns pellets, I think. Let's see if I can show that off. No, he's too strong. We need to retreat. Okay. You might notice I got blues. There is a fight. As you can see, there's a little man in there. So starting on day 8, I believe every even-numbered day will have this guy here. He's called the Mamuta. I'm not going to call him a boss, because as you will see, he does not pose much of a threat. I really just want you guys to stop attacking this guy. He's just right in our way, huh? Thank you. Okay. Some are going to fall off, but that's fine. We'll collect them at the end of the day. So this guy, he will not directly approach you and harm you. He's quite an interesting enemy. First things first, I just want to get this wall taken care of. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Not really. So I'm just going to put my other bomb rocks over here, because I don't want to throw these guys at the Mamuta. The Mamuta? He's got a fun name. Okay. So, if there's a fight, why did I bring blues instead of reds? Well, it's because blues are a lot of leaves. You might be asking why that matters. Well, the Mamuta will not directly engage you unless you engage him, at which point he gets quite upset, and he starts swinging his arms around and smashing. And when he smashes Pikmin, he does not kill them. He just plants them in the floor and turns them into flowers. And he is dead. So, not only does he not do any damage, he in fact helps you by turning your leaves into flowers. Of which we only got 3, but that's fine. So that's the part we need inside that little clam guy. Really want to break down this wall first. I apologize, I'm a little sniffly today. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago and figured I had time to record. Not very concerned... What are you guys doing here? Not very concerned with making good content on this episode, just because... You know, it's gonna be a weird one. We're gonna have 2 days, basically. And we're only gonna get 1 part. Spoilers. So the way that these guys work is you want to throw Pikmin into their mouth, but call them back before they really get chewed on. There we go. I had way more time. I was just testing it out. Now we know. There we go. Alright. Not too bad. So this one has the part, so you need to fight this one. You do not need to fight the others, but they do have little pearls inside them. And the pearls, I believe, give you 50 Pikmin if you manage to take them out. What is this part? It's the Positron generator. By combining batteries with solar cells, this machine can generate incredible amounts of electricity. What a timely find. Those instant space noodles will taste better heated up. So yes, this is a required part, even though he seems to use it only for space noodles. Let's get this wall broken down just so they have a faster path to take it back. Another reason I'm not really concerned about making good content is that listen, I've not really expressed this in a video. I guess now's a good time. I don't know how YouTube works. As I said in the last video, I am not in any way doing this for views. If I was, I'd be doing a really bad job, because, I mean, unedited raw Pikmin playthroughs, nice voice crack. Not a great way to get views, probably. So I'm not really doing this for the views, and yet, I'm curious about it. I watch the view counts of these videos, and I wonder why, you know, why does episode 3 have so many more views than the others? It doesn't make much sense to me. And then I see that, like, you know, post episode 3, they're not getting that many views, and I'm like, well, that's kind of upsetting, because I expected them to get, you know, around 20 to 30, and my question is just, like, who is clicking on these videos? And I just wish I could know that. I wish I could understand what's happening. But I don't think I ever will. Gonna be honest, we're not gonna fight... There we go. We're not gonna fight any more of those guys. Our Pikmin numbers have been really, really good. We've lost very little Pikmin, so I don't feel the need to really get 50 Pikmin out of those pearls. But I will take some 20 pellets, just for safety, I guess. Positron generator. The electric generator is so powerful that if you approach it carelessly, you'll get an electric shock. 12 more parts. So we're not going to spend the entire day here. In fact, we're probably only going to spend about half the day here before we end it and come back tomorrow. Please. Oh, they thought about dragging that right into the water. So I want to take the 20 pellet just because reds are at 99. We're never going to need 100 red Pikmin. That's just never going to happen. But, you know, it's nice to have some more in case of emergencies. What I'm really looking for is places to get nectar, which I can get you guys to sort out, hopefully, some grass nearby. Because I did not get as much flowering with that Mamuta done as possible. And listen, I'm very upset about YouTube content, because shorts are a thing, and I hate YouTube shorts. Hey, guess what? We made another Pikmin-related discovery. I really hate shorts. They look horrible. The UI is just awful. You can't, like, rewind them or anything. It's a nightmare. And it's just, the problem with shorts is that you just get, like, the funniest 5 minutes of any given video. And, you know, I'm one of those people that's like, you gotta take the bad with the good. You can't just have a constant... Thank you for doing that. You can't just have a constant dopamine factory of experiencing the best parts of a video, because then you'll spoil your dinner. You're never gonna understand... I'm not gonna make any kind of psychological related diagnoses, but, you know, you become one of those people like me who just, you constantly need something going on. You need music playing in the background. You need a movie going on. You're watching a movie and an animated TV show as you're playing Pikmin 2. It's a nightmare. Got some nectar here. Let's try and get some blues involved in that. Okay, that's a good amount. We have exactly 300 Pikmin. That's very nice. 5 of our Pikmin are missing. Really do not want to leave Pikmin behind on the impact site because this area is very unhostile. So leaving them behind would not be very good. Probably just gonna be a... What is in there? There you go. It's 99 Pikmin. Make sure we have all 100. I think I'm just gonna end the day soon. I have no desire to get pearls, as I previously stated. And we already defeated the epic boss of Mamuta. We got the Positron generator back. So, yeah. Collect these, I guess. Why not just boost our numbers just a little bit? So I'll be ending the day here shortly. It's about half over. It's gonna be a short video today, but, you know, you are free to skip this one if you want. I would not blame you. Though if you've already made it halfway in, you might be committed to the end. Alright, 304 Pikmin. We're gonna go to sunset. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, long time no see. Been a while since we were last here, huh? Yeah, no, I originally thought about making this series one in-game day per video, but then I realized I wanted to show this off. I wanted to show off the Mamuta, and so I'm going to combine both of these days into one video. We're going to take out 100 blue Pikmin. So you might remember that I mentioned, on even numbered days starting on day 8, the Mamuta will be there, and you can help flower your Pikmin if you want. But you might be asking, but what happens on odd numbered days? Which is a good question. Why don't we find out? Let's get you to search for nectar. You know what, I wish I could... You can kind of move through your Pikmin ranks, and I mean, you can see in the bottom left what Pikmin you're about to grab, so I want to grab a flower. There we go. That way he doesn't drink all the nectar, and we'll come back to you later. So, on odd numbered days, starting on day 9, that guy will be there, but he's there every day, so it's not super important. Really need you guys to stop fighting him. You know what, you can try. We're just gonna go up here with all our blue Pikmin. There seems to be nothing here. I wonder if this is one of those situations where you walk into the center of an area and something appears. Oh my, it's Goolix. Goolix is... Listen, I could sit here and tell you he's a boss. You know what, he is a boss. He has the ability to kill Pikmin. He is entirely composed of water, so you really just need to use blue Pikmin. You can throw them at either of his weird nuclei, and he will take damage. So yeah, the only fear you have to worry about is him hurting Olimar, the captain. But again, there's a feature where you can just stand in front of your spaceship and regain health, so not very intimidating. Honestly, the biggest pain is just collecting all your blues after he knocks them about. I'm not sure if they actually do damage when they hit his little orb there. They don't seem to be. Maybe he just takes very little. Yeah, it's just kind of awkward to have to constantly run around, dodge this guy. But yeah, I wanted to show off Goolix. He's a neat design. It's just a shame that he doesn't do anything besides kind of move slowly towards you, and he can't hurt blue Pikmin, so he's not like a real threat. He's dead now. And he drops a bunch of 5 pellets. You know what? You guys fought the fight. You guys get to take these back, even if they barely give you anything. We don't need them. We're just taking them for flavor, I guess. And yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. This is pretty much the entire day. I do not want to waste any more of your guys' time. I do not... Why am I losing Pikmin in the party? I probably got stuck on the wall. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I'm not gonna pretend like I need to boost my Pikmin numbers. I'm just doing this to make this video not 10 minutes long. But it still probably is gonna end up being a shorter one. So where did those Pikmin go? Oh, there they are. They were still in my party when I was here. Once I got into the water, I guess they stopped. Alright, these are the Pikmin that fell off. L plus ratio plus you fell off. I really hate Twitter. I hate trying to have... I won't even call it arguments. Trying to have just a basic conversation on Twitter is a nightmare. Just get hit with the fattest nerd emoji, L plus ratio plus you fell off you've ever seen. It's like, I was tricked into thinking I could have a real conversation here. It's my mistake. Alright, we got 1 nectar. Let's try and nectar as many of these guys as possible. That's a good amount of nectar. As we saw with the Distant Spring, blue Pikmin are going to be very important in later, so pretty happy to get some nectaring. There are more nectar spots. There's one. Let's just wait for them to get their nectar, and then we'll try and swarm them. Day's only a quarter done. Very nice. That's a lot of flowers. Alright. Blue numbers are looking good. Blue flowers are looking good. And I'm just gonna be honest. I can't think of anything else that's really this productive to do. We have 123 reds, 69 yellows, funny number. And we have 144 blues total, because I have 100 out, we have 44 in the onion. So that is just like way more than we're ever going to need of any Pikmin type. So yeah, kind of a lazy couple of days here, but I really just wanted to show off the 2, I was going to say optional bosses. They're notable enemies, okay? They're kind of cool little things that you might not know. Because we could have just gone back to the impact site on day 6 or 7 and gotten the part and been done. But then we wouldn't have seen Mamuta or Goolix. And they're, you know, they're interesting little creatures. So that's neat. Anyways, we will be leaving the impact site for the last time. Never coming back here. And we've completed half the areas in the game. The Forest of Hope and the impact site are both completely done. So that's good. You're not in the area, so I'm not really sure why you're here, but it's a scary place at night. Have fun going hungry for the 4th time or something. It's been 9 days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Close observation indicates that taking food pellets to onions of the same color results in the release of larger numbers of Pikmin seeds. I've also found ways to group Pikmin by color. I can hold A to grab one for a moment, or I can press X to dismiss them all. Very cool. We've got some changes in Pikmin population. We sprouted 32. Numbers are, you know, they're looking real good. Nothing really to say about that. I will save the game. So if you wanted an exciting video today, not sure why you made it this far, but I'm sorry to disappoint you. But we got the impact site done, the Forest of Hope over here is done, so we really only have the Distant Spring and the Forest Navel. I will be going back to the Distant Spring tomorrow on day 10. We're a third of the way through the game, and we have over half the parts, feeling pretty good, even though we basically wasted a day just fighting Goolix. So on the next episode, we'll probably be returning to Distant Spring, where we'll be getting more parts. So we'll see you guys then, and always remember to shower, because hygiene is very important. Alright, goodbye.